Cook the underground is the sound you've been missing.
You got to pay the price, and it's gonna be a heavy one.
Don't let your mouth get you hurt, bro. If you don't like hip hop, then turn this off now. Run back Krishan style. Do what I feel like the dog pound. The bar's open, so some more rounds. The bank open like the Rothschilds. I'm Beethoven with raw sounds. All in together now. Catch, bet, and foul. Bet a thou. You won't see the second round. Them weapons out. Life is a violent sport, dig it? That's why I raise my gun. I ain't no child support, nigga. Protect the fam, a Kruger hand slick. Take care of mine. 3 stacks told you about Caroline. Oh, stupid ass bitch.
Happy New Year, everybody! Yo. Welcome to the 5th of 2025, January. This is the Hot Tag Radio Wrestling Podcast, and I'm your host, Cliff, with my 2 other co-hosts, Catches a little bit under the weather, Ooh, and Bundles. Fellas, what's good, man? How was y'all New Year's Eve, and how was y'all New Year's so far?
Perfect, man.
Ooh, got that new subscription, that Planet Fitness yesterday. He on it popping.
I ain't one of them. I'm gonna start in April. Go there with all the cliche motherfuckers in there with the and there with all the 6-week niggas. No, I'm gonna go in April.
Right. Bonus, how was your New Year's, dog?
Man, had a little drink, a little smoke, chill with the wife. So far, the new year though, it's been straight, man. Ain't shit to, complain about, nothing to brag about. It's just life, man. Everybody healthy. No domestic violence going on in the house. We good.
Yeah, Yeah, I feel you. Yeah.
You see how silent it is, right?
Yeah,
So we know who won the first fight of the year.
Yeah, me and my wife we ain't do nothing. We went out to eat on New Year's Eve, but we were supposed to hang out on New Year's night, but her friends canceled because their baby was a little bit under the weather. So we just chilled and watched Dick Clark, and she watched it. I just was there, and that's it. And I wasn't nothing. Just chill with my dog Zeke and her, and that's about it. It was nothing.
That's what I do, bro. I know to people who listening, I'm like, no, I gotta, bro. Listen, when you get older, you'll understand. That's the best shit to do. Is just chill with the motherfuckers in your crib, save money. The people around you fuck with you. They ain't got no nefarious motives for you being around. None of that shit.
Exactly. So
we play Diablo. We played Diablo for 3 days straight.
Ooh. What is Diablo? What type of game is that?
Like a dungeon crawler.
Oh, okay.
Looter dungeon crawler. Me and my sons hopped into it.
Y'all playing the newest one?
Yeah, I'm on that one.
Still waiting for you to join us on.
Keep them niggas to the curb. Them niggas, they kicked me to the curb. We play that Marvel Rivals too, man.
I heard it. I saw that shit. I'm not into it.
Yeah. I'm not a big fan of them hero shooters, so I can't fuck with that, bro.
Yeah, I'm not.
Yeah, plus some young niggas own that shit, bro. That's they lane. That's they lane, bro. Like that's a young nigga. That's they style of shooter now. I'm battle royal. I can wait out, plan out my shit. You know what I'm saying? Inch in.
Right.
That shit, that Overwatch. That's a young nigga shooter, and that's what my sons prove that shit, bro. Them niggas. I'm like, damn.
I watched a couple of cats play that shit on YouTube, and I'm like, man, it just look like it's just so much happening at one time, bro.
Too much happened.
Miles' daughter be on in the background when me and Miles be on, and she be on that. Like,
bro, you got to communicate. You have to, like, they kicking you. Like, I guess I don't be talking enough. I play with Hawkeye, so he like a sniper. So you just sitting back, hitting people. Man, they be like, you gotta Where's my bag? Where's my healer, bro? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Why you use your ultimate right there? We're not at the certain point. I'm like, bro, I was getting attacked. So yeah, that's how my weekend went. My sons just made me feel old. But
at that point, nigga, just go back to Apex, bro. Like, man,
right, bro.
shit,
That's what that's like.
I only like Apex. I hate Apex.
I'm gonna be on PUBG today.
Get on that pub, man. We back on it hard too, dog. No homo. I mean, no pause.
Hey, who all in the part? Who all be playing?
It just be me, Pierre, dude cat named Money, Miles sometimes, and that's it. Oh, this cat named Sacramento.
I'll play, man. Me and B was talking about hopping on.
But most of the time, you just be me, Pierre, and Sac. Most of the time,
I'm with it.
Yeah, man. Yeah, we be on it. Shit, we ready. Shit.
Too much light, bro. Way too much light.
This dude, Jay and Kirby said Ricochet obsessed with toilet paper. You might be right.
Right.
You might be right. But that's a good gimmick. We're about to dip into some Ricochet later on in the show. That's the main topic of the show. Mr. Ricochet, Trevor, man, that's his last name, I believe. But let's dip into the show right now, man, with a little bit of Cliff Notes. As that's going to be running. How you do that? I'm like, how you do that? But missing the people in here though. Okay. Oh man, yesterday was Wrestle Dynasty, man. I know Bundle said he only had a little piece of he only saw a little piece of Kenny Omega versus Gay Kid. But I just want to hear your thoughts about Kenny Omega first match in a New Japan area instead of AEW area. Do you think that's a good thing? AEW let Kenny Omega to re-debut his first match in New Japan, being all the risk New Japan take. Because I saw the match yesterday, man. I'm telling you, talking about headshots to the head with chairs, headshots to the head with the hard wooden tables New Japan had, man. It was wrestling out the ring, blood, man. They anybody could have got injured in that match horribly. Do you think AEW was smart to let Kenny Omega do that, or they just let Kenny Omega do his own thing? Let's start with Bundles right quick.
I'm kind of 50-50 on that, bro. Like, before I would have said, yeah, they dumb for letting him do that, but now I'm 50-50 on it. Like, AEW is an American company that's projected to an American, fan base. New Japan is obviously a Japanese company that's filtered to a Japanese crowd or whatever. So if people in America don't know shit about what's going on over there, they're just waiting on Kenny to come back. And it's not a big deal. However, if he gets hurt over there, then it's just the stupidest shit in the world. But if he didn't get hurt, it's kind of like, all right, well, we know he can still go a little bit. He still has at least another, I didn't see the whole thing. I fell asleep. Or I saw the very ending of it, I should say. So I don't know exactly what happened. I do know he was bleeding in the match or whatever the fuck, because I seen it after the fact. But, they probably saw that shit and like, all right, he performed pretty well in New Japan. He went hard. He probably got another like 5 to 6 years left in him. We cool. Me personally though, if I was telling him, I'd probably say, no, we're not doing that, bro. We're not doing that. Fuck out of here, nigga. You coming back. You coming back at our next pay-per-view. But again, it was a co-promoted show, so it's one of those type things. It's 50-50 for me.
It's co-promoted, but they didn't promote it sparingly on AEW television. So I mean,
Correct.
what's your thoughts on it?
You know, Kenny got married to AEW. You know, but he be daydreaming about his old love, his true love. You know, Kenny loved New Japan more than he loved anything else. So, you know, that's how I see it, man. Plus, Wrestle Kingdom is their WrestleMania. So it's a real big deal over there. Kenny has a lot of love for Japan. Japan made him who he is. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like he's always going to, you know, choose Japan. I guess it was a big match. I haven't watched the match yet, so I got to get into it. On the other hand, if I'm Tony Khan, bro, you can debut sometime in the spring, but I need you now over here. You know what I'm saying? But at this point, AEW, what do I have for him? You know what I'm saying? Like, what do I got for him right now?
That's true.
You know,
That's
so I'm
true.
bringing him into nothing just to have him re-debut. So I have him. I did a little teaser. Got a little teaser on Okada going. We're gonna probably do that again. Outside of that, I have nothing for him. So let him rock in Japan for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And we'll get him we'll get him after this little feud is over. I haven't watched, like I said, I haven't watched the match yet though. But like you were saying, Cliff, it was some nasty shots in there. As Tony Khan, bro, as somebody who's, you know what I'm saying, I'd be concerned. There's no way WWE or anybody. Listen, bro, I'm not letting my top guy go somewhere else and have that type of match.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So Seth Rollins not going to some other spot and have a match to where it's like, damn, he taking stiff ass shots. No, the risk is too bad. Fuck that.
I could tell you a little bit about the match without going into great details, man. Like I said, I think it was a no DQ match because that's why they spent so much time outside, because they spent more than.
They had the issue real quick. They had that issue back that we thought was real, but it was a work.
Yeah,
they
it
had
was
okay.
It was a lot of cussing in that match by Gabe Kidd inside the match. I thought it was really unnecessary. But it was a pretty good match, hardcore style match. It really didn't get good until it got really inside the ring towards the end of the match when they start wrestling. A lot of no selling, of course. But I'm not going to tell you who won because y'all probably obviously know who won. So, but a lot of no selling, hard hitting, chair shots, man. First match back for Kenny Omega, man. I'd probably give it a 7 out of 10. Pretty good match. A lot of blood. You expect that in a New Japan AEW type of match, blood and no selling. So, and I got a new appreciation for that one wing angel. That's a nice little move, man. That's a nice little finish move.
Yeah.
And a lot of power drivers, man. A lot of power drivers that should have ended Kenny Omega in that match too, man.
Yeah, I know how that shit is, bro.
Yeah.
My nigga Cliff is the most disrespectful nigga in the world, bro. That nigga said the one wing angle is a nice little move, bro. Nobody kicks out of that shit in years.
Nobody kicks out of it, but
that shit cool.
I like it must be New Japan because it looked different from the AEW TV. Like New Japan, I'm like, oh, we hit that shit kind of hard, but pause. But it was a pretty good match, man. Kenny Omega, I want to see him do that in AEW and just sell a little bit more, man. That's what I want, man. Just to sell a little bit more, make it believable. Because you kicking out of 3 power drivers, yeah.
Then lose on a Tuta World armbar. Like, you know what I'm saying? Be like, they finishers don't be more impactful than the moves they do during the match.
Right. And
that's reversed. You know what I'm saying? And shit, WWE starting to do that shit sometimes in the matches.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But they use it sparingly. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, I need a power driver. Anything dropping you on your head, bro, it's game over.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So going to the next object. Speaking of game over, this is the last year of we will see with John Cena, man. John Cena will be returning to Monday Night Raw on tomorrow on Monday night on next Netflix, man. This might be kicking off a rumored WrestleMania match with the one and only Cody Rhodes. My question to you guys is Cena, Cody Rhodes too early right now for WrestleMania? Will you save that match for like a SummerSlam?
I was gonna say that.
Survivor Series. Let's start with Ooh. We started with Bundles first. Let's start with Ooh this time.
I was gonna say SummerSlam.
Yeah,
around to SummerSlam. Because this is the first year you're doing the 2-year SummerSlam. So you gotta make it huge.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It has to be a big event. You know what I'm saying? A night 1, night 2 main event. And during the summer, John Cena, Cody Rhodes, perfect. Because it just seemed like you got to wrap some shit up around this WrestleMania that shouldn't involve John Cena. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know where John Cena fits in, but winning the Royal Rumble, he everybody's favorite because Triple H has stated that he's here. This year, bro is wrestling a lot. Bro gonna be on pay-per-views, weekly shows, and live event shows. Right. You know what I'm saying? So John's cleared the schedule this year. I think he's filming or wrapping up filming with Peacemaker. Best show on TV. Second best show on TV, by the way.
I'm gonna have to rewatch from the beginning, man. I got a little app I could watch.
Yeah, man, that shit. John Cena's the new hit guy, bro. So, I lost my train of thought. What was I saying?
Shit.
Oh, he's here this year, so I don't know. Let John Cena win the Rumble. That changes everything. He's everybody's favorite right now, honestly. To be real.
Do you think he's gonna win the Rumble? Is that a great idea for him to win the Rumble?
Man, listen, bro. If John Cena music hit in the Royal Rumble, who do we all want to see win that bitch? Honestly, it in your heart. You know what I'm saying? As a fan, yeah. Hell, John Cena.
I don't want to see him win shit, bro.
I understand that. But if we go do Cody and John Cena, which I kind of think they're trying to throw us for a loop, we know The Rock will be here. You know what I'm saying? I think it fits better down to that summer road, down to SummerSlam. You got a 2-day event, Minnesota. They making it as big as WrestleMania. They making it, the biggest part of the summer again. John Cena and Cody Rhodes fits better there. Let Cody wrap up what he got going on with Kevin Owens, Randy Orton, and this shit around this WrestleMania right here.
I think I told y'all who I think gonna win the Royal Rumble.
Who?
Number 30, The Rock.
Somebody like that, right? John Cena in there, and somebody like The Rock in there. We know who we voting. We know who we going for. Because I don't see nobody else right now who I feel like even deserves to win the Royal Rumble outside. I mean, at this point in time,
well, you
outside of like CM Punk. Huh?
Yeah, you got people that deserve or
people that deserve it.
But as far as
because my favorite outside of them is CM Punk.
Major main event players that can main event Mania. It's The Rock. It's The Rock or Cena, Punk. One of those three.
It's definitely The Rock is the number one.
Yeah.
One B or 2 is Cena.
And we'll be talking about The Rock pretty soon. Bundles, what's your thoughts about Cena and Cody?
I don't like it for WrestleMania. Any other show, cool, but WrestleMania, no, absolutely not. Because it's one of those things, bro. Like Cody has so much more to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, why? And he's supposed to be your top baby face. Why would you put him in that position? You know what I'm saying? To beat John Cena at WrestleMania and motherfuckers boo him out the arena. No, bro, you don't want to do that, man. But I agree with we do something like SummerSlam or Survivor Series. If John Cena calls him out, like, hey, Cody, woo, 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 nigga, I was you 10, 15 years ago. You know what I'm saying? So I respect that. I can do with that, but him winning the Royal Rumble and challenging Cody for the belt, bro. Now, if he was to win and challenge like Gunther, perfect. I like that. But Cody, absolutely not, bro. But I agree with you, Cliff. I definitely see The Rock coming out at number 30 after, somebody think they got it all sewn up and The Rock come out at number 30 or hell, even
31.
number 31.
31.
Yep.
I was just about to say that, yeah.
Number 31.
We ain't done.
Bro. That's perfect. That's perfect. But as the ideal of Cody versus John Cena, I fuck with it, just not at WrestleMania, bro. I think you doing Cody a strong disservice by making that match at WrestleMania.
And the reason why The Rock will come out at 31 or maybe 32 because The Rock has bought more stock into WWE. This turning kind of it's looking like The Rock may be trying to vie his way, push his way to owning the WWE, man.
He been wanting to buy that motherfucker.
Yeah, he been wanting to buy it. So he bought more stocks, man, giving him more stocks than any wrestler in WWE now, man. Like I said, man, he pushed his way forward to probably be a majority owner of WWE, man. Bundles, what's your thoughts about The Rock purchasing more stock inside of WWE?
If he becomes majority owner, Triple H needs to quit. I'm not gonna hold you up. He need to get the fuck out of here, bro. Yes, because The Rock is gonna run that bitch like Vince, bro. He's gonna run it like Vince. Like, oh, I like that idea, but no, do it this way. But hey, Rock, that don't make sense. Do it this way. It'll come around. They'll get it. They don't get it, so be. I just see him being that type of guy if he was to be the majority owner, bro. I get the fuck out of there, bro. Like, nah, man. We not about to be, bumping heads and clashing. I'm the head of creative, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I got the ball rolling. I know what the fuck I'm doing. And we seen a little bit of that with the last year's WrestleMania. It was already laid out what the plan was going to be. And The Rock like, no, that's not what we going to do. We going to do this.
Right.
And the people rebelled against him. That's the only reason it changed. Only reason it changed because we didn't want to see what the fuck he wanted to give us. Triple H had it right, bro. And I think if The Rock was to get in that position, he's going to go even harder at, trying to change what, the plans are made already to benefit either him, which is, hey, not a problem, bro. If I had a company, I'd do shit to benefit me and my family too. However, a company like this, bro, it's just not a good look. I think, again, if I was Triple H, if that was to come out, hey, The Rock is the new owner of all this shit, bro, I'm gone. I'm out.
I don't know. I think if The Rock do purchase a WWE, I think him and Triple H will work good together. I thought they worked good together when they abruptly changed the main event from WrestleMania last year. They worked good together to create that storyline.
They had to pivot
good because we rebuilt against The Rock. That's the only reason it worked good. If we would have just been like, oh, let's see what happens, nigga, everything Triple H laid the groundwork for would have been changed. And there's a possibility we would not have liked it. I can't say that it's a fact that we would not have liked it. I don't know.
Right.
But we enjoyed what Triple H gave us, correct?
Yeah. We wanted to see that story of Cody Rhodes ending without that hitch, but I thought, just think about it. Without The Rock, it probably would have been. It would have been good, but it wouldn't have been epic like it was last year.
Cliff, because Rock knows how to pivot. Okay, because Rock was almost, I wouldn't say he was almost finished, but to go off of what Sellers said, bro, motherfucker, they rebelled against The Rock. Like, hey, bro, no, Cody pulled the little heartstrings with that sad ass little face. That's why The Rock was mad, bro. You out there crying like a little bitch. You know what I'm saying? But The Rock came out of nowhere and just thought that what him and Roman could do was bigger than what the story was being told was going to do. You know what I'm saying? So now The Rock had to had to change and to end up paying dividends because you created another great character came from it. You just leaned into, bitch, I'm the final fucking boss. I got final say, and it turned into like one of the greatest characters we have right now. You know what I'm saying? But if Rock didn't pivot into that character, I think the rebellion would have been a little bit louder, man. Like, man, fuck you, bro. Boo, boo, boo. So Rock turning heel, adjusting, pivoted. Okay, boom, we're gonna do it like this was genius because Rock can do that. Rock did it on the fly against Hulk Hogan in that match. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's
like
listening
Rock
to the crowd, though. Listening to the crowd, you know.
Exactly. And then what Rock did was just now I get what you're saying. Rock turned that into something way more epic because he just went in, used his star power on Instagram. He went into the character, bro. And it brought everybody back to watching the shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's probably one of the greatest endings to a WrestleMania ever, besides Danny Bryan winning the championships and Kofi.
Vince used to listen to the crowd and pivot too. Then he stopped.
Yeah.
Just stopped.
Yeah,
like I like The Rock, bro. I want him to be around. I just don't want him to be. If he becomes in full control, I don't want him interfering in shit that's already got the groundwork laid out, bro. Like, if you want to, get your shit popping, bro, start a lane for it within the stories that is already laid out for you. See what I'm saying? Like, don't just come in and, all right, well, let's get the belts off of Cody and Gunther. We'll have Roman win both belts and I'll beat him at WrestleMania. We can just start the story now in February. What? No, nigga. The fuck are you talking about?
I think with WWE and their writers right now, with help with Triple H being that creative and bringing in The Rock and Brian Goritz, I can't pronounce it. Goritz. I think, man, they can muster up some great stories with some great wrestlers, man. The Rock don't have to be involved, but I think they can still muster up some great stories, and continue what WWE been doing, and even more, especially with the women, right now. So I don't know. I think that's a good idea having them.
Here's the thing. The most logical match is Rock Cody, right?
Yeah.
At WrestleMania. Okay. Outside of Rock Cody, and WWE has done a good job of setting up something else for Cody. It's Rock and Roman, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So how do we get there? Because Roman is making his return to the Royal Rumble this year. I forgot all about that. You know what I'm saying? Now that's probably the favorite, unless Rock pull that 31 bullshit. And Roman got to find his way into another way into the championship, and it'd be Cody, Rock, Roman.
Can I ask y'all a question really quickly?
Go ahead.
Yeah.
With this being seen as retirement year, are we completely outside of the one we already had 1-1 between Rock and Cena? Are we outside of doing like the tiebreaker Mania between them two?
Man,
I'm not against that.
He will have to side with Cody on something. That's the only thing that would work out. Him siding with Cody, then he'll take the rims of him feuding with The Rock. But the story is between The Rock and Cody, though. That's what I'm
saying. It's Rock, Cody, and Roman in there. It's Rock, Cody, and bloodline business that has to be handled. And I say that they got a good job of having Cody those side quests that can probably get him out the way. Maybe Cena wins the Rumble or the Elimination Chamber to get to Cody, and they have that match. And we don't want that at WrestleMania.
And don't forget, Drew McIntyre is putting his place inside that realm of the bloodline main event scene also. If you watch the SmackDown Friday,
Cena has ties to that bloodline story too, man. Like, we can't forget it, bro. See, Cena, who the fuck was he teaming with when he went against the bloodline? Then he got destroyed by Solo. Then Kevin
Owens.
Then he was with Cody he was on Cody's side, helping him against the Bloodline last year's WrestleMania. So he's not like completely removed from that story.
Yeah. It was Cena and Kevin Owens in a tag team match. I think it was one more person.
Yeah, I think it was a 6-man. I just can't remember who all was there.
You had something to say, Oop?
No, I'm just saying, listen, I think they got a perfect storm of unpredictability right now going that WrestleMania season. But hey, you might want to make this a topic. January, the new Raw preview for tomorrow.
Oh yeah,
add that in there at the Tiffy time, because tomorrow's Raw is really going to set forth, I feel like, the branch and the pathways to WrestleMania. So tomorrow, Ushadamas, Rock will kick that bitch off. You know what I'm saying? We might get a Cena Rock confrontation, but tomorrow tells it all. Tomorrow will tell it all.
That'll be a dog-ass FanDuel bet. Who's the very first person we see tomorrow?
Man, that's the most important. Man, listen, that spot
is important.
It's either Rock or Triple H.
I was thinking The Rock. I ain't gonna hold you up.
It's gotta be The Rock. Gotta be The Rock.
We'll see, man. Let's go on to the next topic. And after the Tiffy time, we'll talk about the Raw on Netflix. But man, when I was reading this earlier today, I had to put this as a topic because NXT Level Up is probably the what you call the developmental company before the developmental company is being replaced.
JV
is being that show is being replaced by, and WWE is bringing back Evolve. As rumor has it that around in a month or two, NXT Level Up will be replaced by Evolve, and the Evolve will contain wrestlers from the what's the program WWE had I forgot the name of the program.
WWE ID.
WWE ID wrestlers. What's your thoughts about WWE bringing back was Evolve a defunct company, or I know they was in and out, and I guess they stopped doing shows after the pandemic. But did WWE buy Evolve, or what's going on with that? Do y'all know, guys know? Let's start off with Ooh.
I'm not sure if they bought Evolve. I know all the damn talent came from Evolve on that NXT Black and Gold.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, but Triple H and Gabe Spolowski had a great working relationship. You know what I'm saying?
They said it would be ran by Gabe Spolowski.
Yeah. So it's perfect because now they're getting all the WWE ID guys. Those are the top guys on the indies. And Gabe is one of the top guys out there working with those independent wrestlers. So it's a great move, man. And it's really Triple H's vision is coming full circle of what he wanted to do. Triple H know that indies important. Look how he pillaged the indies when he did NXT Black and Gold. You know what I'm saying? Top guys from the indies here. And some make it, some don't. Vince did unfair to get rid of a lot of them. But Triple H has an eye for talent. He's always looking for new talent. He gets talent from everywhere he can. That NXT UK and try to do NXT Japan, Triple H's vision of what he wants to do with wrestling, man, is huge. So bringing back Evolve and bringing back one of the best bookers to work under WWE and have that type of program there to where we're going to see like an NXT Black and Gold style. I think NXT Evolve will be more of I'm bringing in the independent guys as opposed to all brand new wrestlers. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like NXT Level Up, like you said, Cliff, was the developmental before the developmental. Like, I'm taking these raw indie guys. I forgot the kid name, man, that everybody loves, bro, that WWE put their stamp on. But guys like that, you bring them in, you know what I'm saying, and groom them and get them ready because they're just a personality away from being ready on that, on any type of roster. But that's a good move, man. It's a good move. I saw a rumor real quick. I saw a rumor that Scott D'Amore was going to take over NXT, and Shawn Michaels was going to SmackDown. But I can't find a logical, credible source to allow me to jump in there. But if WWE is doing that with the talent, you got Gage Spolowski, Scott D'Amore, Paul Heyman, Triple H, all these wrestling minds. Come on, man. That's
great. That's great. With the backing of the financial backing of WWE and TKO.
TKO, and then you work in relationship with TNA.
Man. Bundles, what's your thoughts on WWE replacing NXT Level Up?
Not a bad idea, bro. Like a lot of things I was going to touch on, Oob already touched on, bro. Like that's where a lot of the indie talent came from when NXT was the best thing WWE offered. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not necessarily mad at it. Yeah, I guess it's all about execution at this point. You know what I'm saying? It sounds good. It could be a great thing, but if they don't stick it, you know, then it's gonna be like, man, what the fuck did they do that for? So although I guess I have a lot of confidence in everything WWE is doing right now, bro. They just haven't missed in quite some time. So I think it'll work itself out to be something major. I want to touch on something Oob said though, with all those great wrestling minds, bro. Which is dope. You got Heyman is that nigga, bro. We talked about that in the group chat a couple of days ago. Heyman is just that guy, bro. I don't think Scott D'Amore will like, because he started Maple Leaf Pro right after he left TNA, bro. And Maple Leaf Pro is booming right now.
I heard booming, yeah.
So I don't think he's just like up and leave that shit and go work. Although now if he's like consulting or they're doing like a talent exchange, I can see that. You know, hey, we have a talent exchange between Maple Leaf Pro, NXT, WWE, and TNA, and fucking All Japan and Noah. Like, bro, this shit can really be major for pro wrestling, especially WWE. Now, with them doing the Evolve shit, the WWE ID shit, the NIL shit, that's basically like, listen, bro. We getting first dibs on everything, nigga. We getting first dibs on everything.
Right.
You can go work for Tony Khan if you want to. We getting rid of them niggas soon. We getting rid of them. So yeah, we getting first dibs on everything. You come over here, you can you know what I'm saying, make your name or whatever. Shit don't work out. Go charge that motherfucker $35 million a year. You work for us. So you go get that money from him. And then if you look kind of good or he used you correctly, we'll bring you back. You know what I'm saying?
Right, that's true.
Shout out to WWE, man. It's like they're running Vince's business model without Vince's impractical, shitty, unmoralistic, you know, business ways, bro. I ain't mad at it, bro. You know what I'm saying? You can't monopolize it, but you can damn show corner it like a motherfucker. So shout out to WWE.
Right. Yeah, man. I can't wait. I want to see that happen, man. And I don't know. We'll see in the future, man. See who's going to be the main character in the Evolve. Let's go on
to Triple H understands that talent, man. I'm telling you, he understands that talent, bro. Before I let y'all go kill your career somewhere else, bro, let me get a crack at you, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
let me see if I can make you. Let me see if I can make you.
Listen, y'all. They got so many. I want to cut you off quick. They got so many up and coming superstars, bro. And I talk about WWE superstars, bro. Like Jacob Fatu, bro, has it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Braun Breaker has it. Old boy coming back for the ACL, coming back pretty soon. Kaiser, listen. Kaiser.
Digest.
I'm gonna tell y'all right now. This might be the year of Kaiser, bro. You know what I'm saying? Huh?
Not Dijak, but I'm trying to think.
Dragunov.
Dragunov, yeah.
Dragunov.
Peep game, bro. Nigga, not only do they have like the wrestling names coming up, bro, they actually have the real life mainstream pop culture names coming up. Evander Holyfield's son is coming up, bro.
Yeah.
Right.
Dwight Howard already said, like, in 2 years, he's coming to try out to do the whole WWE shit.
He already tried out one time.
There was somebody else's, his son and daughter was like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? I got an invitation to come do the NIL thing for the WWE, and I think I'm going to take it. Rick and Scott Steiner's sons, all of them that play football, they like, if we ain't going to the league, we going to WWE, bro. We already got it laid out. Like, they have it already, bro. It's kind of like, it's not fair, but it's just, like Ooh said, it's talent watching. It's being smart, bro. These guys can't wrestle forever. We need to start getting the new generation ready. So in 6 or 7 years, when Becky Lynch and Seth Rollins like, all right, we had enough, nigga. All right, we got the next Becky and Seth ready to rock and roll. You know what I'm saying?
Do you remember when Triple H wanted to basically take over the world of wrestling by having NXT camps everywhere, like NXT Japan?
That's what I just said, Clip. Yeah. I said that, bro. Vince them hating ass team fucked Triple H over.
Yeah.
You know that? Triple H was on the path. He did that show in Japan. NXT was doing all them underground shows. He was not fucking up the integrity of independent wrestling either. He was just slapping the WWE production shit on it, bro. But he wasn't disrespecting independent wrestling, bro. He was giving these motherfuckers great fuse matches and preparing these motherfuckers for the bigger stage, bro.
Right.
So he found a perfect mix. NXT UK, NXT Japan. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. They killed that shit for him. Well, the pandemic fucked a lot of shit up. I ain't gonna lie.
Right.
They never did fuck a lot of shit up.
Sure did. Well, let's go on to the next topic, man. Friday Night SmackDown, man. You had Nia Jax versus Naomi for the WWE Women's World Championship, where Nia Jax defeated Naomi. But I was surprised, man. You heard this Tippy time come up and sneak attack Nia Jax to defeat, with the help of Bianca Belair, to defeat Nia Jax to win her first WWE Women's Championship, man. I was surprised, man. I'm happy for Miss Tiffany Stratton, man, and I hope she has a good run, man. She's the first NXT 2.0 person to win a major title on the main roster. Bundles, what is your thoughts about Tiffany Stratton winning the Women's World Championship?
It was a good moment, bro. Shout out to Tiffy for doing her thing, but it's all null and void, bro. The GOAT is coming back soon. And she's right up off her, so all that don't even matter. I'm happy she got her moment. Shout out to her. I mean, she's a great talent. You know what I'm saying? She picked this shit up very quickly. You know what I'm saying? They got her up out of NXT to the main roster fast as hell. And I thought it was probably because it was the looks or something. No, baby girl just picked this shit up very quickly. She gets it.
Exactly. That's what it is.
Shout out to her for, winning the title, but all that shit is null and void, baby. We coming into Mania season. Just shine that bitch up for the GOAT.
Yeah.
Oh, what's your thoughts about
we knew where this was headed a year ago when she got caught up.
Yeah.
We already knew this was headed this way. But that was dope, though. Real quick, I know, Naomi, I know she shitted on herself with that last one. With Nia Jax finisher.
Yeah.
Nia ain't catch that rope like she usually do. Man, listen. I don't know how they be pretending to they're like, dog, I'm shitting, bro. But it was perfect for her to do it right now on the first 3-hour episode of SmackDown. You know what I'm saying? Giving SmackDown that moment, because Raw on Netflix is a big deal. They putting all Raw on Netflix definitely got a WrestleMania Night 1 pay-per-view lineup on there. You know what I'm saying? So we ain't trying to leave SmackDown in the motherfucking in the dust. So they get a great moment. They get a great champion. Nia did an excellent job.
Yeah.
Excellent job.
Shout out to Nia Jax.
Title reign. Yes, you elevated the title. You had great feuds. You had great matches. Like, you elevated your character. You elevated other people. Believe it or not, she helped elevate Tiffany.
She did what she's supposed to do.
Yes, put her over. You getting Candice LeRae some spotlight.
Yeah.
You put Candice LeRae over. You know what I'm saying? So
it's wrestling 101. It's wrestling 101.
So now Tiffy gets to fend off Nia Jax for a few months. You know what I'm saying? To kind of solidify her first title reign. She don't need a long title reign because, like Sella said, you know who coming back. Thank you. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Charlotte coming right back. That's gonna be a hell of a fucking feud, a hell of a match. You know what I'm saying? But Tiffy don't need a long title reign her first time as champion.
No,
you know what I'm saying? Nice 3-4 month reign to WrestleMania deeper in April. Now you get the title from January to April. That's a great first title reign if Charlotte says she wants it back at WrestleMania. You know what I'm saying? But great match, Tiffy, well deserved. Like y'all said, man, she picked that shit up fast. She gets it. Cliff, you called her the female Kurt Angle 2 years ago.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So Cliff's already on her because Cliff, and her boyfriend about to get some burn, like I said earlier. But great job, Tiffy, and great job, Nia Jax. Great job, Naomi, too.
Yeah, man. Hey, shout out to Naomi because
they had her. Listen, that was a hell of a match.
Listen, Naomi had some iffy matches when she came back from TNA, but these past few matches, especially wrestling with Bianca as a tag team, and this probably future heel turn going on. I think she's been going on lately, man. She's
that was a great match Friday with her.
Yeah, that was a good match, real good match, man.
Bro, listen, the state of WWE's women division is just like, bro, it can't do it. It looks like it's just so perfectly well planned out for the next 5 years, bro. You got, obviously Charlotte and Jade got to come back soon, but let's look at the NXT. You got Julia, Zarya, Roxanne Perez, Cora Drake. And mind you, we still have Jordan Grace coming in soon, bro. Like
Jordan Grace.
For the next 5 years, bro, this woman division is just going to be okay, bro.
And they set it up perfectly with the timing of the belts to where all of 2025, now you have a dedicated mid-card championship on both brands, real title. So now y'all not stuck in between storylines that shit seem meaningless. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Jordan Grace, bro, I'm telling you, like the TNA exchange, I want to see Josh Alexander slide his ass up over there, man. Jordan Grace, she's made, like, we all said this when she first came up with that Royal Rumble 2 years ago. She looked like she belonged.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So,
hey, listen, don't be surprised if, and I see them doing this, bro. Tessa Blanchard came back for a reason, bro. WWE wanted to sign her, but they can't sign her. So
not yet.
They told her, bro, hey man, pick her up real quick so we can fuck around and see what's good.
Slide over to NXT for a couple shows.
You know how
test
it go.
The waters.
You know how it go. Listen, bro. Business is business.
Right.
Because she's one of the best female wrestlers that just got caught up in that swarm of being some backstage shit. That shit don't listen. This ain't the territory days. Some motherfuckers back then was doing some bullshit. Like they kept that shit between the boys. Yeah. Nah, that shit this ain't that no more. Y'all big as Disney.
Right,
bro. It's protocol, y'all motherfuckers.
So let's go on to the next topic. Raw on Netflix will be debuting on tomorrow, January 6th, man. You're gonna have a new theme song by Travis Scott. We're gonna have possibly a new ring colors like SmackDown did Friday. New ring announcer that's always been changed up. SmackDown announcers switch brands. What do y'all expect from Raw on Netflix tomorrow night at 8:00? Let's start off with Bundles.
What do I expect? I expect
any surprises, any title changes.
I say probably a title change and a return we probably not expecting. Probably, but outside of that, man, I'm expecting a fucking movie, bro. Like, this is major. This isn't like, hey, we just going to a new channel, bro. This is major, nigga. You know what I'm saying? This is how can I put it? This is step one of what I can't find the right word I want to use, but this is kind of like one of the major steps in showing like where WWE really is, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
There's still a stigma now around, pro wrestling and people who watch pro wrestling. This is going to be that step to like fully come back to solidify like this shit is still cool, bro. You know what I'm saying? This shit is still cool. I'm expecting at least 12 million people to watch this shit on that.
I was just about to ask you how many viewers you think.
Yeah, I'm expecting at least 12 million. At least 12. And if they hit 12 million, that's more than motherfuckers watch basketball. Professional basketball, bro. Yeah, dog. I'm expecting them to go all out tomorrow because not only are they're showing this to the fans, the hardcores. This is a whole new cast of casuals. This is a whole new cast of people who've never even watched this shit. This is a whole new cast of people who probably ain't watched it since The Rock in Austin. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You gotta go all out. You gotta go all out. And let's say they do get 12 million. If at least 3 million come back the following week, that shit is a success. It is a success, bro. So, man, they can't and I hate even comparing these two niggas like this for real, but they can't do it how AEW did their debut on Max, bro. They can't. That was just like it was a good episode, but it was just another good episode. You feel what I'm saying?
It wasn't special.
It was not special, bro. This, I think, if they treat it how they've been promoting it, how they've been treating it, bro. This is the shit that's going to happen tomorrow. We can probably talk about this shit for the next 6, 7, 10 years, bro. You feel what I'm saying? So,
who do you think going to main event? Seth Rollins versus CM Punk or Solo Sikoa versus Roman Reigns?
That's tough, bro. That's very tough. If I had a call, I'd go with the Roman and Solo, though. If I had a call, because that's the story that's been carrying the company. You know what I'm saying? Well, that's a part of the story that's been carrying the company. The Punk and Rollins shit, unless they letting them niggas fight for real, bro. No, we going Roman and Solo as the main event.
Oh, what's your thoughts about Raw on Netflix? What do you expect coming out on Monday?
Listen, bro, this is a WrestleMania night one lineup. Drew and Jey Uso, Rhea, Liv, Punk, Rollins, Solo, Roman, Tribal Combat, which I feel is going to be the main event, by the way. I feel like either The Rock comes out at the end or starts the show. I'm banking on him starting the show, but what better match to come out than the Tribal Combat match? And that's probably going to be the main event. But because I fully expect the CM Punk Seth Rollins to end in a no contest. I'm just not. We're not getting the winner here. They about to stretch that bitch out to WrestleMania.
That's funny you said that, bro. Yeah. That's fine. Last week I said the Roman and Solo was going in a no contest.
No, I feel like we getting. I hate you, Solo. I feel like we might get that. What? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we might get that. I Solo. Ooh. I hate you when he lose, bro. And then they take over. Ooh. You know what I'm saying? Jacob Fatu is a star, bro. And Triple H, bro, is the top of the year. I'm about to unleash this motherfucker. He's about to be unleashed. Ooh. You know what I'm saying? So we got that type of shit going on with The Rock lingering. And you know what I'm saying? They picked the perfect date. It's no more Monday Night Football. So they picked the week after the last Monday Night Football game. So there's no competition no more. You know what I'm saying? So like Stella said, I was going 8, but I can see 12, 13. You know what I'm saying? If they do it right, and then Netflix they've been on Netflix promoting the fuck out of it. CM Punk was at the Christmas game.
Yeah.
CM Punk was at the Christmas game on the panel with them, promoting Raw on Netflix. They've been everywhere promoting this shit. So they getting this shit to the casuals. They gonna have a lot of nostalgia on the show. They giving us some banger ass matches. Triple H is not a 4 minute on a time, so it could be 2.5 hours, 3 hours.
Oh, it's 3 hours. It's 3 hours.
It's gonna be 3 hours. It's definitely gonna be 3 hours. I don't know how the commercials work and on Netflix. Are the ads already there? You know what I'm saying? Or are they gonna do some self ads for their own company, for their sponsors and shit? You know they're gonna do that type of shit. But you know they get to control that part.
It's probably gonna be commercials, kind of like you saw the Thanksgiving games or was it Christmas games on Netflix?
Yeah, but see if I'm doing the ads with WWE, now I can control them. Now I'm not cutting off a match.
Yeah.
Netflix, I ain't cutting off a match, bro. I'm gonna show you this commercial right after this segment's done. I can control ads and shit, blah blah blah. You know what I'm saying? I expect this to be the biggest show in Raw's history. We're gonna get a lot of surprises, and this is going to be the kickoff for WrestleMania. That they got the top dogs in here. The only person that I feel like could come back and add to the show is probably Stone Cold Steve Austin. But everybody else won't be there. Everybody else rumored to be there. John Cena, fucking The Rock, Roman Reigns gonna be on this show. Fucking CM Punk, Rock. Come on, y'all.
I heard John Cena's back better than ever, man. He gonna gain his weight back.
You seen the pics?
Yeah.
That's why he said, bro, Triple H said he's taking it serious. He's going to wrestle. Triple H don't look like an old dad no more. I mean, he don't look like an old dad no more out there.
Yeah, he got his haircut
back. He ain't wearing no stretchers. I think he was out there wearing stretchers.
Like shit, like damn, Cena.
As you were saying that, I was sitting here thinking, like, man, who else could come back? Like, literally, no. Everybody else is either old or they're completely out of shape. Like, they're not doing that shit no more.
You can't bring back. We call Batista back, and Batista look like
Batista a whole different name now. You can bring back Brock. Yeah, you can do Brock.
That's it. Outside of that, it's Stone Cold.
Yeah.
Like, who else?
Goldberg.
Oh, yeah, Goldberg.
And he's rumored because he's been rumored to go at who? Gunther or Braun Breaker because he won his retirement match. I get it.
That's gonna be a mania. So you're definitely gonna see that. I'm trying to think who you can bring back some old school.
Who? That we haven't seen the last 3 weeks anyway. Saturday main event.
Kevin, you can bring Kevin. I was about to say Kevin Nash and Scott Hall. Scott Hall is dead. You can bring Kevin Nash back, bro. You know, he's not wrestling. He can show up and talk, but he's not wrestling.
Scott Hall was Razor Ramon was a staple on Monday Night Raw.
Yeah, rest in peace.
Monday Night Raw. Rest in peace, Scott Hall, and you know Kevin Nash.
Fuck Hogan, bro.
I don't know who else you can bring back from the Undertaker, maybe.
I mean, he's rumored to be there. I'm just saying, like, outside of that, only person I feel like can add to the show, I mean, outside of Brock, it's probably like if you can get Stone Cold on the show. Stone Cold there, boom. That way, if the casuals tune in or somebody our age who stopped watching for 10 years, they tune in like, oh, shit.
Right.
You know, and
just to see him whoop somebody's ass, bro.
Right. And he's been brought up quite a few times. You know what I'm saying? Because they always want to see CM Punk Steve Austin fucking
match.
Yeah.
I don't think you'll get that though, but
man,
might get a stare down.
That's enough to pop the internet.
Yep, that's it. Yeah. We might get that stare down.
That's enough to pop the internet, bro.
They're in Los Angeles, correct?
They at the new dome, the new Intuit Dome, the Clippers spot, bro. They're about to be doing all type of graphics and shit.
Oh,
they said the YS6 got a big segment on the show.
Oh, Alexa Bliss.
Ah, okay. That makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
They say the YS6 got a huge segment on the show. And I know why.
her and what's called as a tag team going up for the tag team championship, that would be perfect.
Who?
Her Alexa
Nikki
Bliss,
Cross.
Nikki Cross, yeah. Gunning for the tag team championship, that'll be good.
Kawhi Leonard show up.
Right.
Ready to go have Kawhi in that motherfucker. Darius Miles.
Quentin Richardson.
But that dome,
and Lamar Odom.
But real quick, that dome is dope as hell, bro. They got like certain display type shit that they can do, like concerts, and it's real small though. Like it fit like 12,000 people, some shit, bro. But the YX got a segment, so they gonna do something crazy with them displays.
I can't fucking wait, bro. All jokes aside, I can't wait. Nigga. I'm gonna be fuck everything else, bro. Tomorrow at 8, nigga. 7:45, bro. I'm gonna be in front of the TV chilling, nigga. You know, usually I be playing the game until about 7:59, then I turn it off to watch. Fuck that game, bro. We ready for it.
I'll be doing both at the same time, like I usually do.
Right.
But let's go on to the main topic of the show, man. Last week, Ricochet made it official. He has turned heel on Swerve Strickland, man, with his bringing out his new character, more vicious, more diabolical, you could say. Maybe we don't know yet, but how can this character boost up Ricochet confidence as a wrestler, as a performer, as a person on a mic? Does this boost Ricochet's career as a person that can possibly do good heel promos? Let's start off with Bundles.
It'll only help if he wrestles the exact same way, bro. If he does all that, but he still wants to do 630s and moonsaults here and, triple colopalas over here and nothing changed. Nothing changed, bro. You have to now wrestle to fit that character.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So now, he can still do, little shit here and there, but that can't be his whole offense. You got to start like biting motherfuckers now, raking the eyes, a couple of low blows here and there, threaten to hit a motherfucker with the chair, hold the count past 5. You got to wrestle completely different now, because that wasn't just a regular heel turn, nigga. That is a psychopathic heel turn.
Right.
You now have to, wrestle that way. Like the match he had, like from what I saw against the Zack Sabres Jr. shit before I dozed off, kind of that way, but more aggressive. Now, he probably did some flippity-dippity shit after I fell asleep, but the first 6 to 7 minutes of that match, he needs to wrestle that way, but more aggressively. Outside of that, bro, this would just be for nothing, basically.
Go ahead, what your thoughts about Ricochet and his heel turn? How it helps?
First, I'm like, man, what the fuck? Then I started looking at it like, he do look psychopath. And I think I was after like Sellers put in our group chat, bro, I'm tired of being bullied. Guy here, you've been bullied the last 6 weeks, 7 weeks. And we've been pointing out online going at it, and he's just snapped. And I don't want to allude to no real life tragic shit, bro, but people have snapped in real life, and you see what you know what I'm saying? And they kind of loosely. Could
that be his character based off that? Throwing the toilet paper in?
Yeah, because think about it, bro. You got embarrassed. And the way he looked, you don't want to come to listen, bro. Cliff, we went to Pontiac Northern. We know of an incident at a homecoming rally. Certain somebody got their girl took in homecoming court. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Saying no names, but we had an incident at our high school, Sellers, where a guy didn't qualify for homecoming court, and the guy won over him, but he went and took matters into his own hands, He was in the band, and when it was time for that guy to go walk his girl down the line, he stood up and took cuts and took the girl and walked her to her seat.
Suited and booted, already suited and booted.
Already dressed, just did it, embarrassed this brother. Do you think he wanted an apology? Honestly, y'all, let's be real here. Do you think he wanted an apology? No, bro, he probably had dreams of doing some malicious shit to this dude. Or some get back. Or, bro, I'm fucking you. You know what I'm saying? I can't.
That was his highlight of his whole probably high school.
You embarrassed the hell out of
career.
Me. That shit, which I thought at first was Ricochet getting buried. Like, man, I would never let that agree to that. But that was the breaking point. And that shit it's coming off as great character work. It's funny that in order for this to work, he has to be like a silent, psychopathic serial killer. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't say nothing, bro. I would just have this demented look. How you do something to me, and then a segment or two later, you found somewhere this motherfucker stabbed me in my wrist. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, like I'll have people push Ricochet. Ricochet does nothing, and then later on something happened to him. You know what I'm saying? Like, really lean into that shit. But it's funny that you have to use him not talking to get him over, bro, because I feel like if he talks, he gonna fuck it up. So we gotta
that answers my next question. I was about to ask you, does this help him with his mic work and stuff?
No,
like that? But let me ask you this: since you got this new character and stuff like that, where does this put him on the card? Does this make him a since he's feuding with Swerve, and does this make him possibly a mid-card main eventer, or just a pure main event character? Because with AEW, we don't know who's the main event characters and stuff in AEW. Really,
they don't have and it's because the belt's off TV, bro. The belt's in the bag somewhere. That's how it feels.
Yeah,
and they don't have a main event scene. It got stuck in that bullshit storyline that they just trying to backtrack out of and just kill. You know what I'm saying? So do it make him a main event character? Make him a more interesting character, and he can essentially get to that. Let it slow burn. You know what I'm saying?
It's kind of what I was gonna say, Oob. It doesn't make him a main event character at all. However, it makes him more interesting to the point he can be a main event character. But it all depends on what happens with him and Swerve, bro. Like, he got to kill Swerve, basically. He can't go into that feud and lose, or he can't go into that feud and like kind of barely win. You got to kill that nigga, bro. Then y'all come back and y'all can 50-50 it up from there. But at this point, if he goes into this feud with Swerve with this new change and lose, nigga, he's going back down to fucking, jobber, basically.
But where do we see? Here's the thing with Swerve. Where do we go with Swerve? Swerve just had a blood feud. So what more can Swerve do with Ricochet that he hasn't done with Hangman Page? You done stuck a syringe through my lip. You done burned my childhood house down. You've done that. So I feel like go ahead.
Swerve is related to Will Washington, bro. He good. Regardless of what happens, Swerve is good as long as Will Washington is still Tony Khan's right hand man. Swerve is good.
Yeah, but see, my thing is, like, I don't know. I think Swerve was the best person to pull off that bully act. You know what I'm saying? Of calling him out and, you know what I'm saying, making him feel like a little nigga. You know what I'm saying? So maybe Swerve was the right guy, but you know what I'm saying? This would be 2 straight feuds that Swerve losing, because Ricochet can, like you said, Ricochet cannot lose. Cannot lose this right, because I'm knocking Swerve down. Bobby Lashley just came in, put him down. Here come Ricochet. Ricochet has to win his character, or has to do something desperately to elevate his character. I don't know what he can do now to Swerve that ever since, like I said, Swerve burned his house down. Did I drink your blood?
That's the question I was about to ask. Like, do you think this Ricochet character, do you think it almost the exact same character Adam Page did with Swerve, the diabolical, sinister character? I think those characters the same?
I say no, but go ahead, Oop.
I say yeah. I say kind of yeah. Because Hangman Page reached a breaking point and just snapped. It went into this psychotic ass redneck.
What was what was his breaking point? Because I don't remember.
Swerve broke in his house and was fucking with his kid.
Oh yeah. That was it. Okay. That was it. I forgot. Yeah.
I would say.
No, listen.
Go ahead.
Listen, bro. How they like, bro?
Catch what up, man?
Ricochet tried to snap Chris Nana, bro. Nana ran to help in, and he's like, bro, cut your neck with these scissors, bro. How these motherfuckers they going to jail, bro? Like, what lawyers think? Like, bro, I'm burning your crib down, bro. I'm breaking into your crib, and I'm about to fuck with your kids. But that's a breaking point. They got the same kind of thing, bro. Ricochet being embarrassed. Hangman, you fucking with my family. You know, maybe they intertwine somehow. Hangman and Ricochet to get two. We'll see, bro. Go ahead, Sid. I'm sorry.
I said no because of the origins of both, man. One is you broke in my crib and you fucking with my baby, bro. Like, I would kill you for that. Like, in real life, not just on TV. In real life, you would die for that. Embarrassing somebody, you can die for that, but the chances of a motherfucker wanting to kill you, like, for real, for embarrassing them, it's not really that high. They just probably want to fuck you up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Right. But that's why I say it's different, but not necessarily the same. Yeah, I think Hangman's character had more of a I'm gonna kill this motherfucker, bro. And I think that's why their blood feud was the way it was, bro. You know what I'm saying? But I think on the flip side, again, you just gotta, for Ricochet, he just got to beat the shit out of Swerve or something, bro. Outside of that, I don't think it's necessarily the same.
You say Cat said Swerve need to buy a pistol at this point. You do, bro. Like he one of them dudes at work who get to with everybody. You know what I'm saying? I gotta park far off so I'm gonna keep my car so I can see when the camera's keying my car and shit, you know. But Swerve at this point, bro, you beefing with every African American on the roster.
As long as because
cool
with
That's right.
with the Adam Page and Swerve feud, it kind of lost the essence how Adam Page turned heel and stuff, or why Adam Page went off to Swerve, and it kind of switched the roles and lost the essence of it. I want this Swerve Ricochet battle or feud to keep it true to its story. You know what I'm saying? Because I think we lost how the story was with the Swerve and Page.
I think that's why a lot of people kind of disliked it, Cliff, because there's no way in the fucking world that Adam Page should have been the heel in regards to that. He should have stayed face.
Right. It's crazy.
I start cheering for somebody who broke it like I don't know. AW fans weird.
I don't know, but I think Ricochet, this could be a boosting point for Ricochet, but I want to see him keep it up and move into that main event scene and possibly go after that world title. And hopefully, and I'm praying that by him turning complete heel, that he can turn out and do some good promos. If he can't do no good promos, it's a failure, complete failure. That's what I think. What's your thoughts about that? If he start doing promos,
everything he worked hard for, down the drain. You know what I'm saying? He gonna fuck it up unless he can come with a character or a style of talk that's just as minimum and basic and psychotic, like one of those eerily quiet guys in the class that just barely says something or one-word answers. He was trying to get that aha shit over. You know what I'm saying?
You cut that shit out.
Cut that shit out. You know what I'm saying? And do something to where you talk real low and you don't say barely nothing at all. And he just this psychotic person who, you know, Cliff, the promo is important, but like Sella said earlier, the in-ring work is going to sell the character. Are you going to be slow, brooding, methodical? It'd be dope if you do some of that flippy shit on some counter shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, this nigga is, you know what I'm saying? But I ain't going to believe you if you sock somebody and you do that little skip and he's running and it's all that. I don't want to see all that shit no more, bro. You're doing 14, 15 movements to do a knee. You know what I'm saying? No, bro, you down in front of me, bro. I'm about to knee the shit out you. You know what I'm saying? Give him 2 or 3 submissions that's just deadly. That just like he refuses to let go. You know what I'm saying? Like that in-ring work don't really sell the character, Cliff. The promo work too, though. But in-ring, bro, can't be doing 720s, 860s, 1430s. You know what I'm saying? and you know, the selling still is gonna be dope. But bro, you can't be overselling either. You know, all that overselling, motherfucker. They move, hit you the hardest. All, you know, no, bro. But yeah, he can talk and fuck this up. He can talk and fuck this up. AEW is known for dropping the ball, but they feel like they ain't getting the momentum too. So after the Swerve feud, his next feud is going to be very, very, very important, bro.
Yeah.
How we take this character to the next level. And they always drop the ball once a hot feud comes to an end, and they don't know what the fuck to do next. So he needs the next one, the next destination he goes to, honestly, has to be a home run.
Yep.
Girl, go.
Bonus, what's your thoughts?
Bro, I agree 135,000,000% with everything Oob just said, bro. Like, I've said this like damn near every episode for the last month and a half. I have zero faith in AEW in regards to just the way they've just done shit previously. When they have something really good, they always fuck it up. I'm hoping they don't fuck this up with Ricochet, bro, because this is the most entertaining or most I've been wanting to see what he gonna do next since he's been in NXT, which was like damn near 8 years ago at this point or some shit.
Yeah,
bro. Yeah, don't let him talk too much. He has to have the right cadence, the right, low tone. He has to say the right words. Don't express no fucking feelings, bro. Don't tell nobody, I can't wait to get you in the ring. None of that shit, bro. It's got to be some shit, bro. Who used to, it got to be like some niggified Bruiser Brody type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't be a regular guy no more, bro. You know what I'm saying? They hold you. They made you look like a bitch, bro. You got to be on your shit now. So I think it is probably best that he don't talk, but if he does talk, less than 10 words a sentence, dog. Less than 10 words a sentence. The interview shouldn't be longer than 15 seconds.
Final thoughts on Ricochet. What's next after Swerve? Where you think he will be feuding after Swerve, or will he be Warlord?
It's possible.
I'm gonna say this, bro. I think after Swerve, I think him and Shelton should be a tag team. That's what I think, bro. After him and Swerve, somehow find a way to make him and Shelton a tag team, bro, and let them hurt people. Let them hurt people, man.
He could be the psycho off the group. He could be this, Muscle, you got. Do we still bring in a fourth wrestler with the Hurt Syndicate?
You can, but I wouldn't be in a rush to do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's establish who everybody is. Like, because right now there's nobody who's anybody in that group. You feel what I'm saying? Who is your main eventer? Who is your main guy? What is the role here? What is the role there? They haven't established none of that yet within the group. So I would say wait until we establish that, then you can add like a fourth or a fifth.
Okay.
I would have Ricochet not join the Hurt Syndicate or tag team. I would have him gain his because they've been embarrassing him.
I was saying, do we go after them for revenge?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They get after the people that embarrass him embarrassed him on TV with the slap in the head about Okada and shit like that. Him and Okada again can go through. Him and Will Ospreay can go at it again, possibly. I just have him be dominant in a few matches.
How can you do that against the Hurt Syndicate though? How can
don't have him go against the Hurt Syndicate? You can't have him go against the Hurt Syndicate.
Okay, I misheard you there. I misheard you. I thought you said have him go against them because they embarrassed him. I was about to say,
no.
Okay,
they embarrassed him. Him and the Hurt Syndicate can work together, but him be like a
associate, not a full member type shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Gotcha. I got you.
But I will have him be dominant against other opponents first and have him regain his stock up. Then possibly do something with her business and stuff like that. Because right now on AEW television, he ain't shit right now. Until he gained that character up.
You got a while to work with him, man. I think if you take this character and you just slow cook a lot of the shit he do, we get some long-term booking, you can get Ricochet, like I say, up to that top of the card. Like I said, you can't blow your load. Like you said, Cliff, I forgot about that Okada slap. You probably want revenge for that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Lean into it heavy. And if he can get I think a good character like Ricochet don't need a title, you know what I'm saying, off rip, but you can get him to that title status.
Okay.
AEW, my problem with AEW is I don't know what the titles mean. Like I said, the world title's off TV. What's the continental title, international title, TV? You know what I'm saying? Like it's shit everywhere.
You have titles to be having titles.
Yeah. So 25, correct that. Get that shit established, but let Ricochet slow cook this into a character that's like, man, he made an awesome, awesome character. You know what I'm saying, bro? We know what you can do in the ring. You are a phenomenal athlete. It's nothing more you can prove in that ring that you already haven't proven, bro. You have to get the character side to catch up to it. You know what I'm saying? And now if you can elevate that character, and man, I would even stop calling myself, I would be Trevor Man.
Yeah.
I'll be Trevor. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Creepy Trevor, bro. Trevor, Trevor back here, man. Trevor wore a trench coat to work today. You know what I'm saying, bro? Like, I was
I got one more question too.
Man.
I got one more final question. How far AEW takes this diabolical character? With all this cancel culture shit, how far can AEW take the Ricochet character?
Before you answer that, people in the comments, like, subscribe, all that shit. But do me a huge favor. Tag AEW and Tony Khan in the comments so they can watch this shit, bro.
Right.
Yeah. All right, tag Ricochet on Instagram. You know he watching it. He Jacob. That's his burner page.
That's his burner page?
Jordan Kirby.
Hell no.
But, yeah, bro.
Creepy T.
Creepy ass Trev. But Cliff, listen, Cliff, real low key, it's gonna be kind of hard. You gotta be careful with it.
Yeah,
a lot of crazy shit going on right now, so you gotta be careful with the storylines. So it's some shit going down, bro. It's so, yeah.
Hey, get rid of the Death Riders at this point now, dog.
Please.
This has been 6 months of nothing. Get rid of them, bro. This is a waste of time.
Right.
This is a waste of fun. I've never in my life, of all the years I've been watching wrestling, bro, which is over 20 plus years, I've never seen a heel stable that quote unquote is supposed to do a takeover, bro, and literally have done nothing but beat up Mick Harper's the entire time.
Right.
This is half a year. Get rid of this shit, bro. It's killing you. It's killing you.
Right.
I like Moxley more than I like Ambrose. I'm a Claudio guy. I like Pac. Marina Shafir has gotten better. Get rid of Willie Uter, bro, and kill this Death Rider group, and let's start from scratch. No more Death Riders. No more
No more nothing, man. Where's Pac? I say that every week, but
Pac gonna do his yearly. I'm out the pier. Was hiatus.
Right.
Gonna be cold, bro. Hey, that's some lenient ass contracts they give with AEW, bro. I'm giving you these many dates. You know what I'm saying? I'm not mad at nobody on that payroll, bro. Just get it.
That's crazy. Well, fellas, though, but it's another Sunday, man. Sunday night, man. Lions versus Vikings, man. We clinching the division today.
Yes.
Bundle said no.
Listen, I want the Lions to clinch because I'm a Lions guy. However, with everybody saying that sports is fixed and Vegas did this, Vegas took some L's on the Lions last week because all them damn tickets hit. So if your theory is correct that football is fixed and Vegas has a hand on it, the Lions should lose tonight. Very handsomely lose. Not just barely, but very handsomely lose tonight. If your theories are correct, I'm taking the Lions to win. I'm gonna put my money on the Lions, but if the Vikings just blow these niggas completely out the water, y'all might be right on Vegas.
My final score of Lions 40, Vikings 28. What's your final score, Ooh?
Lions 28, Vikings 14.
Bonus, you got a final score?
31-27.
Detroit gets a defensive touchdown tonight.
Definitely. I'm putting it on.
You heard it here first. Detroit get a defensive TD by Terrion Arnold.
Terrion
Arnold. Pick 6 tonight. And when he get that pick 6, it's okay. If it ain't Terrion Arnold, you still gonna think it ooh. But if Terrion Arnold, that you gonna be like, man, that's Ushadamas, man. Ushadamas. This is his biggest matchup he's had in his life. And he gonna answer the call tonight.
Hopefully.
You checking fucking Galvatron. Fuck Megatron. You know what I'm saying? You checking Galvatron tonight, and he gonna make a play. Watch.
Hopefully.
Make a play. This is the biggest NFL game of the year, y'all. Outside of the Bills Lions.
Guys, are we still doing the show on Tuesday for Monday Night Raw?
I'm in
Tuesday. Catch. I'm in.
Take some medicine, nigga.
Take some medicine. Tuesday. Be sure to tune in on Tuesday.
Son of a bitch. Listen.
We'll give you time real soon.
I'm gonna put y'all on the spot real quick, bro. I'm gonna make y'all answer live, nigga. When we go do some watch alongs and shit like that, dog.
I'm always down for the watch along.
We
had to do it on Twitch though.
We can do it on Twitch. We can do it on here. We just gotta watch the show at the same time, right? Because Netflix is coming on the same broadcast. We could do it tomorrow night.
Yeah, we can do it.
We can do a Raw watch along. I'm with it. I can watch it down here.
Yeah.
Put y'all on the spot real quick. All right, man. Either way, bro. Like I said, man, I'm all for it. If we want to do a watch along, we want to do a recap on Tuesday. Either way, I'm all for it.
I'm down for the watch party tomorrow. I got some Crown Royal.
I can just put it on my tablet.
Yeah, let's get it.
You're good.
Ain't no Monday Night Football. I can stream right here on the tablet. And then, boom, we in it.
Yep. All right, man. Look, we're gonna do a watch along tomorrow. Ooh, you gonna make the thummy. People, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, man. We'll see y'all tomorrow on a Monday night Monday Night Raw on Netflix watch along, and we'll be back Sunday at 11 o'clock. Same hot time, same hot channel. Peace.
Are you ready? What does it take to stop this man doing crowd? Reign of terror.
Look, the underground is the sound you've been missing.
You got to pay the price, and it's gonna be a heavy one.
Don't let your mouth get you hurt, bro. If you don't like hip hop, then turn this off now. Run back Rashawn style. Do what I feel like the dog pound. The bar's open, so some more rounds. The bank open like the Rothschilds. I'm Beethoven with raw sounds. All in together now. Catch, bet, and foul. Bet a thou. You won't see the second round. Them weapons out. Life is a violent sport, dig it? That's why I raise my gun. I ain't no child support, nigga. Protect the fam, a Kruger hand slick. Take care of mine. 3 stacks told you about Caroline. Oh, stupid ass bitch.